welcome back to my Super Mario Galaxy 2 playthrough. And in this video we're heading to the final galaxy here in World 4. And this is Bowser's Gravity Gauntlet, and we're doing Breaking into Bowser's Castle. So we get to fight Bowser again. Pretty cool. And this was a fun level. We had some side-scrolling action going on, as well as the 3D. That was kind of neat. It was another very long mission, so in order to fit it all into one video I did have to make some edits, which you'll see. I'll point those out. Yes, so why not start off the level by going on the lava? That's always good times. I wasn't expecting that that gravity change right there. It can be a little disorienting, and that actually happens to me several times throughout this level. The way that they mess with it in this level is particularly difficult, at least for me. It was a little challenging in some parts. But yeah, so you're making your way through here. Be sure and go around this thing completely, because there is a life mushroom right here. And I actually needed that, to its last drop, which you'll see coming up here. But yeah, this is kind of cool because you get a little of the side-scrolling action, so that's kind of fun how they mix it up like that. And you just have to be really careful, when you come around corners and stuff like that, how the camera changes. You just kind of have to be a little careful. So yeah, here we go into the side-scrolling, and I just decided to chill on that thing and go right into the lava. Nice. Okay, so your Comet Medal is here, so I just did a little backflip wall jump to get that. This is the part that really screwed me up. So up here, the gravity changes right when you jump, right there. And I kind of yeah, oh man, wasn't that sad? That was all kinds of sad going on there. Okay, so you have to be really careful, because right at the edge of that is where the gravity changes and the screen goes sideways. So you have to jump and yeah, and be careful. And for whatever reason, that was just really difficult for me. It was just very disorienting, and I could not figure out what was going on. But yeah, that's just me. I don't know if it really should be that difficult, but for whatever reason, that shift right there was hard. And this too, how they're having you go sideways like this, it's pretty challenging. This is something completely new and cool too. Which I didn't even realize. This is water right here, but it's just chilling here apparently. Somehow. So yeah, you come up here and you swim through this area, and fire chains underwater. Apparently they don't have any issues with that. They're waterproof fire chains. Yes. Okay. And this Cheep is having a good old time. And oh yes, okay, so here's a death for you guys. I think this was actually the only time I died. And I totally was not expecting this. I came around the corner, and who was waiting for me? Yes, a womp. I just was not expecting that at all. I did not know he was there. So yes, I waited that time, since I knew he was there. This one I wanted to kill too, of course, and stomp on him and get some star bits, but for whatever reason I spent a good minute running around him, and he wouldn't fall down, so I just left him alone. So I cut that part out because it was just a big waste of time, trying to get him to do that, and it never even actually worked. It was kind of sad. So yes, here we have the whole sideways changing again thing, and as you can tell, it's just very hard for me to tell where I need to jump and stuff. It was just kind of crazy. It was a lot of fun, but it was just it could be very disorienting. Yeah. I'm just getting burned and pushed along. So what you want to do is when you get here is you want to make your way clockwise, which I did a cut there because I tried to go counterclockwise, and you'll just end up at a wall and you can't go anywhere, so you want to go clockwise there. Yes, good times. So we get another life mushroom, thank goodness, for the boss fight, so that's always good times. And these meteors are here again. We use this to break open the door here. So you have to hit it 3 times, one for each little Bowser symbol. And the Luma, if you talk to the Luma there, that's what it tells you to do. And we did this in the last Bowser fight too. So you should be pretty familiar. And the fight is a little similar. There's a new attack though that he does, so you have to watch out for that. But it's pretty similar to the last fight. It's really cool though. I really enjoyed it. I love this part. the baby Luma's all like, "Hey, look, a chair. Look at me. I'm awesome. Hey." He's like, "Oh, look at me. I'm Bowser." And then he's like, "Oh shit." I love that. It was hilarious. That was so awesome. I just really laughed at that. I just thought that was very silly. Anyway, so yes, Bowser, blah blah blah, talking, smashing, facing trash to Mario. Yeah. Okay, so here we go. So what you need to do is when he does this attack, you need to avoid that that little ring of light on the ground. You can see where he's gonna punch down, and then when he punches down, he sends out a ring of, like, you know, whatever that is, electricity or whatever it is. So you need to avoid that as well. So you gotta watch out for that, those little circles on the ground. And the meteors also make those rings too. It is like, it's a little crazy. It's a little difficult. So yes, but it's the same basic attack moves that you did in the last fight, where you ground pound on the meteors to attack him. But the meteors, again, they do cause those rings as well, so you just have to be like extra careful for those rings. Oh, and I just did that a little too late, and the meteor died. So yeah, when he punches down, it does the rings, and the meteors do the rings as well, so something else to look out for. It's kind of crazy. So he's gonna punch down again. Just watch out for that light on the ground. Run over to a meteor as fast as you can and ground pound it. Yay! So yes, now he's not really happy with us at all. And he gets a little bit scary. So yes, on top of everything else, now he starts to breathe fire. Yeah, and this is interesting. Because the fire, it actually stays on the ground for a little while too, so you also have to avoid the trail of fire that it leaves as well, on top of everything else. So, oh, and I missed there. Wasn't that sad? I just barely missed him. So yeah, same thing, waiting for meteors, trying to avoid those rings, trying to avoid the fire. Wow, how did I not get burnt right there? Yeah, skills, that's what that was. And then just wait for a meteor to pop up and ground pound him. And smack him. I believe we have to do that one more time to actually beat him. But yeah, this gets kind of crazy. I mean, there's just a lot going on that you have to watch out for. Long jumping will really help you stay safe. At least it worked really well for me. And just make sure you don't do that like I did, and lead him to like one of those meteors. So when he like puts his fist down, he actually destroys the meteor. You want to be by the meteor, but you don't want him to like destroy it because you need it. So you kind of have to be careful. So send him like kind of by it, like right there. And yeah, you should be good. So same basic concept from the first fight that you had with him. Just a couple extra things added, a little more difficult, but still very fun fight. And he's like, whatever, my plan is like already in place, so it doesn't matter if you just totally kick my butt. And he vanishes, okay. But that's okay, he can go do whatever he wants because we get our Grand Star, which is awesome. Yay! So we're gonna go snag that. And then it's on to World 5 in the next video, which is awesome. So yeah, that was actually a pretty fun level. I had a lot of fun. Like I said, there was some difficult parts for me with the camera and stuff, but I'm actually looking forward to the Prankster Comet here, because I kind of want to do that run again to see if I can do it any better, because I feel like I could have probably done it better once I got more familiar with those the camera angles and stuff. So, but yeah, that is star 66 now, and we have 28 Comet Medals. And so that'll be it for this video, guys. I thank you for watching. I will see you next time in World 5.
Cheers.